Now I'm gonna start by asking you what your name is and what do you teach or do.
My name is Ginny Kopf, Ginnykopf, and I'm a professor, a full professor, tenured professor at Valencia College, and I've been in the theater department teaching voice and diction, acting, intro to theater, dialects, movement, and improvisation. I teach improvisation as well, so yeah, I teach a bunch of different classes. But I've been here forever. I've been here like 30 years.
Oh, wow.
And I absolutely love it. Yeah. I used to teach at UCF, Rollins, Seminole State, but I absolutely love the department here. Just love it here.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, what did you enjoy the most about acting?
Okay. I think about this a lot because I love the rehearsals. I love the camaraderie of it. I love exploring a character and kind of how you shift back and forth. It's like, oh, I'm making her too mean, and I'm making her too, oh, let's try that. And taking the direction from the director. And if they're, sometimes you work with a really poopy director, and they're just like, this guy's an idiot, they don't know what they're doing. And other times it's like, oh, this is fantastic. And so, and all through my acting career as a professional actress, and doing community theater and all the school theater, dozens and dozens of directors. And I love the camaraderie rehearsals, the exploration. I love theater literature. I love plays. I love going to plays. And I wanted to teach acting when I was in community college, my first year of community college. I already knew, even though I'd done acting in plays, school plays and stuff in high school and grade school and that kind of thing. I wanted, because it helped people like it helped me, because I was really shy. Nobody would believe it, but I was painfully shy, really bad self-image. I still struggle with self-image. And it helped me to open up to people and understand myself and the psychology of acting. I love all of that, and like I said, the teamwork, the family that is created, even working with people who are awful. You learn so much in every experience. But I liked the rehearsals more than I liked the performance. I really liked that, and I knew I wanted to teach acting right away. And then I started focusing on. I was really good at dialects when I was a kid, and just watching TV and just picking up dialects and goofing around with it. And I got known even in grade school and high school as the girl that could do dialects. Oh, wow. So I gravitated towards, because I was shy, I gravitated towards the kind of roles that were wacky. Not real, not me, not ingenues. I gravitated towards the nutty, crazy, really physically strange characters. Wow, yeah. I was very physical and playing around with my voice, and I could hide behind the characters. I could literally hide behind the characters. And but I got known for all these dialects, and then I realized I could teach the dialects. I did a huge study. I studied the culture, everything, and I, even in college, people would say, the directors would say, do you think you could teach her to do the whole cast to do the French accent? And I think, well, I think I can. Right. And then so I became the dialect coach for free. And then other people in other plays, directors in college for absolutely free, said, can you come over and teach the Russian accent to my cast? I go, yeah, sure, I'll do that for free. I did it all for free. And then I did lots of community theater, didn't get paid for it at all, didn't get paid for dialect coaching till way later, out of college. But I did a lot of church drama, lots. And this one troupe came to my school, and they were doing wacky street theater. They were doing commedia. They were doing like the 7 deadly sins, and playing the devil and an angel and all these demons and stuff like that. And it was so physical, and it was outdoors, and it was just like, they were just like nuts. And I went up to them after And I said, how can I join you guys?
No.
And I mean, you know, I didn't go looking for it. It just dropped in my hand. And they go, well, you apply and you have to audition. And I auditioned and went out of town and that kind of thing. And that was after my bachelor's degree, because I did all school theater. But that was my first professional job. I got paid for it. I thought I'd died and went to heaven, you know. And then from there, I did, so that was improv. It was improvisational street theater. And not audience participation, not that one. That was just improv based on a storyline. And I played the character of Death. And then I played a demon for a whole two and a half years. I did this professionally, and we lived kind of like in a house with 5 women, other women, and we're living on a shoestring, and absolutely loved it was in San Diego, our base. Wow. But then we toured in a rickety old bus and a van, and we just set up, and it was professional theater, and I loved it. And I loved, again, the camaraderie of being on a team and doing the same show, several shows over and over and over, and growing with that. And then I was getting ready to leave there, and I found another company, SAC Theater, that's in town. Have you heard of them? They're an improv troupe, no. SAK, SAC Theater, and they're an improvisational street theater. Wayne Brady, do you know the actor Wayne Brady?
Yes.
He was in our troupe.
Oh, wow.
I didn't work with him. I worked with him. He was after my time, where he was like at the tail end of it, and he worked in the main stage theater. But they were auditioning for SAC Theater was auditioning, and they knew that my company out in California knew improv, so they asked us to come all the way out to Florida to audition, and I did sight unseen, and I thought we'll make it in. And we weren't young, we weren't 18, we were average age 25 and 30, and we were experienced improv performers and ready. You know, you do street theater, you're ready to do anything, you know, you just, and so I came out and auditioned and got in, thank God. Was married at the time, not married now, and we made $100 a day, and I thought I died again and went to heaven again. It was just like, you're paying me to do this when I did so much theater for free. And I did another troupe where I was signing, and that was in between the two. I did a year where I performed, we got paid for it, and I did sign language theater where we performed, and I was playing a deaf character that's only signed, so fluent in sign language at that time, and so I got paid for that. That was great. And then I all the while I'm loving to teach. So when I came out here, I was working as an actress, and I wanted to teach it. I wanted to teach acting and voice. So I was working there full time for a year and a half, and then I applied at Rollins College. I did it the wrong way. You know, if things just land in your lap, you know, and that's when you interview people, you don't always get what you pursue.
Right.
Of course, you can apply and audition all over the country and that kind of thing, but strangely enough, you hear somebody who has a professional acting career, and it's kind of like what has fallen in your lap. You know, it's like, I mean, when you're out there doing stuff, you don't just stay at home and wait for Spielberg to knock on your door. But it's amazing of how many people get a lot of experience by they're in the right place at the right time, and they talk to somebody or meet somebody that says, "Oh, you're in a show." It's like, and they remember you, and then they say, "Oh, I know this girl. You name it. It's Alyssa, right?"
Yes.
I know this girl, Alyssa. She was in a show with me. You should ask her to audition for you. It's amazing what word of mouth is powerful.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I've been teaching for a long time now.
That's great.
Yeah.
And now, what would you say is the most challenging part?
The most challenging part of teaching here and teaching in 2019 is that every student works and they're too busy, and they make work a priority. So they're trying to get through school too fast and work 40 hours a week